I've been baking for, pretty much my whole life. My mom started introducing me to baking when I was just a little kid. So I think probably since I was about 2 or 3. I started baking because my mother introduced me to it, and she introduced me to it after like her mother and her grandmother taught her how to bake, and their mother's mother taught them how to bake. I don't know, it's just been a tradition in my family, and my mother taught me and my sisters how to bake when we were really little. I do not plan on pursuing baking as a career. It's more of a hobby for me. It's something that I do for fun and something that I do, I guess, to get my mind off of things. I like baking because it gives me an outlet, but also like it's not just like with most like outlets, you know, like you do whatever it is you're gonna do, and that's fine, it's over. But there's still something like there's reward after, you know. Like I have an outlet, but then there's also a reward after, and so it's, you know, something I can do, keep myself calm, and something I also enjoy afterwards, and everyone else enjoys it too because baked goods. I would say my favorite thing to bake is probably cookies, because I guess because like they're easy, you know, but also like they're fun. It's not just like, it's not a lot of hard work into it. So I still like baking things that are a challenge and hard, but sometimes it's fun to just do what you know and what you've always been doing. I don't know if I have any interesting stories, but I have a funny story. Like when I first started baking, when I was like a little kid, and I was trying to bake on my own for the very first time. I woke up early with my sister, and we went down to the kitchen to try and bake before Mom got up. We decided we wanted to bake waffles and pancakes and whatever. But I misread the ingredient list, and instead of putting in 2 teaspoons of baking soda, I put in 2 tablespoons of baking soda. And so although they were very, very fluffy pancakes, they just tasted like straight up baking soda. Like you were just eating a giant like foam patty of baking soda. It was as disgusting, but I wouldn't believe that they weren't nice. Like I thought they were great, and my mother ate them anyway to like appease me. But my sister vomited everywhere. I plan to pass down baking like traditions to my kids. I know that like for my family, one of my favorite traditions is baking like the gingerbread cookies from scratch to make a gingerbread house, and baking the cookies for Santa and that sort of thing for Christmas time, but also like there's other things like we always bake red pancakes on Valentine's Day, stuff like that every year. Like I plan to pass on those traditions because I think it's a really great way to bring the family closer together.